Yeah, you can see it. There's not a lot going on. There's some stuff to the south of us. That's going to affect us eventually, but no time, anytime soon. That shit off the coast is the cold front that moved through last night, brought us some storms, brought us some rain, made things noisy, made things miserable if you were outside. There's just not a lot going on today. A lot of sunshine, a lot of high, thin clouds, but humidity will be around a little bit today, but it's not going to be as bad as it has been because we're going to have lower temperatures today, and we've got a little bit of a cool breeze today. And Palmerton, pay attention. I know your attention span is short, and I know your memory is horrible from all that zinc in the water. So what I tell you now about today is going to be exactly the same for tomorrow. So just pick one of those days that you want to remember, and you'll be good for 2 days, Palmerton. 70s today, upper 70s, mid to upper 70s today. A little bit of a breeze. Humidity, yes, but because of those cooler temperatures in the 70s, it's not going to seem so bad. Chance for a shower can't be ruled out. Even a thunderstorm can't be ruled out this afternoon, probably after 2, 3 o'clock until about midnight again, like last night. Tomorrow, exactly the same thing. Temps in the upper 70s, a little bit of a cool breeze, humidity, but it won't seem so bad because you have the cooler temperatures. Cannot rule out an afternoon and evening shower or thunderstorm. Saturday, we warm up into the low 80s. Humidity again, not bad because it's not going to be that terribly hot. Slight bit of a breeze on Saturday. And once again, afternoon and evening opportunity for showers and storms. That's it. That's what you got. You're looking at the cameras. It's a beautiful day outside. There's the worst camera angle ever from Jim Thorpe. You can stare at some trees, and of all the interesting things in Jim Thorpe, they're not going to show you any of it. And then if you're having trouble urinating, we'll go ahead and show you Bushkill Falls. That will help you pee. Just listen. Listen to it. Look at it. I can't believe people drive from out of state to go see that fucking waterfall. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's okay. It's a waterfall. There's fucking billboards for like hundreds of miles around Bushkill to go, oh, look at Bushkill Falls. If I drove 100 miles to go look at that waterfall and that's what I saw, I'd be upset. Speaking of being upset, yesterday, SpaceX launched the rocket. I'm not a big space nerd. I don't care about rockets. I don't know why we go into space at all. I don't get it, but they do. So yesterday, 4 amateur civilian astronauts, they're not even fucking astronauts, 4 people, one dude with a whole shitload of money took 3 other people with him up into space. That's basically the gist of it. They're up there for 3 days. Chris, are you there? So they're up there for 3 days. They launched last night at like 8:02 p.m. Why it has to be 8:02 and not 8:01 or 8 o'clock? And apparently there's no electricity at Chris's house. There's that
No, I
black
just don't have.
blotch.
Let me see here. Hold on.
That black blotch in the
Yeah, I don't
right
have the
side
light
of
plugged in.
Chris. So Chris, they're up for 3 days. These 4 people, one rich guy and 3 people he took with him.
Yes.
A nurse, some dude who designed something for the software from the rich dude, and somebody else. Who was the other person?
Well, it was a lady who designed the software for the rich guy,
Whoa,
and
hold on, stop. Did dude take 3 ladies with him?
no, he took 2.
Oh,
The other guy, it's actually kind of a neat story. His buddy won the raffle and went, I know you want this so much more than I do. I'll give you the seat.
huh. Meanwhile, I'll make sure your wife is okay for the next 3 days.
Yes, that's exactly right. Yeah, because they've been in quarantine and everything else and haven't seen their families. So, yeah, it's been a little longer
Hey
than that.
now. Maybe there'll be a little immaculate intergalactic conception over the weekend. Um,
Yes.
so they're going to be doing experiments apparently up there.
Yes.
None of them are scientists. One guy designed software for payrolls, like a point of sale software program.
Correct.
One's a nurse at St. Jude's, and 2 other people won raffles or some shit.
Yeah.
None of them are scientists. What kind of experiments are they doing?
There's actually some pretty neat stuff. One of the things that I saw yesterday was they're doing ultrasound tests.
What?
Basically, okay, you know how an ultrasound works here.
Wait,
because
why?
It's to improve the understanding of how fluid dynamics works within the human body by testing it in what amounts to microgravity.
In case we lose gravity on Earth, then we can give the pregnant ladies
No, it's to
ultrasounds
better
understand
things here.
But how can we? The environment is completely different.
Because that's the whole point.
What's the point? To understand things here by going someplace that's nothing like here?
Yes.
That makes no sense at all.
What's the same, and then what's different?
Well, one's uninhabitable and the other one is.
It's sort of like when Alan Shepard was hitting golf balls on the moon.
Yeah, that was dumb too. But he wasn't saying it was an experiment.
That's correct.
Fucker just took club and balls with him and started slinging them around the moon.
Which is
nothing
fantastic.
says man was here like nothing says man was here like littering.
Nearly got him fired as an astronaut, by the way.
I reckon. So this thing is almost 400 miles above the Earth.
That is correct. 500 some kilometers. It's actually higher than the space station.
And higher than the Hubble Space Telescope.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Like, what?
Better view.
That makes you beg 2 questions. A, why did they go so high? And
better
B,
view.
Why the fuck isn't the Space Telescope higher?
Because it needs to be where it needs to be.
That's nonsense.
What do you want me to tell you? I'm not science, man. I'm not smart.
I don't get it. Like, I don't get the whole space thing at all. At all. Like, why? Why are we there? Fine, shoot satellites up. That's cool, because then I don't get lost. I get it. Thanks for the satellites and the GPS. I appreciate that.
I will use.
Fuckers up into space?
Okay, I'll use JFK as your answer here. Why?
Get a better shot from outer space?
Why do? Well, I see. Now I'm forgetting the quote. Why did the explorers sail the seas? Why do we climb the highest mountains? Why does Rice play Texas in football?
Because they're idiots.
Not because they're easy, but because they're hard.
No, Rice plays Texas because they make a lot of fucking money.
Yes, that is exactly right.
People climb mountains because they're dumb. Same reason people run 26.2 miles for fun.
I agree with that.
Why?
As judging by the amount of fat hanging off my face, I think those people are stupid too.
Do you know how many people die trying to climb Mount Everest every year?
It's like 30 or 40.
A lot.
Yeah.
And then you got the smaller mountains like Rainier and Whitney. Those fucking mountains kill people too.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah, you climbed a fucking mountain. Congratulations. Pat on the back. Now what?
That's the best view you can get on the planet.
Not true. I can Google cameras, and I can get a camera basically on any fucking mountain I want. I don't have to lift an ass cheek, and I can drink the entire time.
That is true.
In fact, I don't have to lift a finger other than to, like, click on the link. I can go to Mount Rainier, I can go to Mount Whitney, I can go to Mount Washington, I can go to Mount Everest in about 2 minutes.
You can go to Bushkill Falls.
I can go to Bushkill Falls and Jim Thorpe in seconds. Seconds, without ever moving.
Oh, here we go.
I don't get
Interesting.
winded. I don't get hypoxia. I don't get frostbite. I don't get altitude sickness. I don't have to tip a Sherpa.
Here's a comment from Tom Tassi. A former real weather guy from WFMZ is in charge of the weather for them.
For who?
SpaceX.
What? Who? Who? What guy?
Yeah, we need details here, Tom.
What guy? Kathy Crane? Do you know who Kathy Crane is, Chris?
No. Julie Gallagher says climbing the stairs to my bedroom is enough for me, thanks.
Amen. Sometimes I sleep on the couch because those stairs just seem daunting.
Yeah, I don't know. I would go to space.
You just went to space.
When?
When you clicked up the little camera from the fucking space station. You were there.
Yeah, here, we can show...
I went with you.
Hold on. Let me...
And I did not need some kind of cumbersome freaking pack, an oxygen pack, and get quarantined for 7 years and lose like 8 inches of height.
Yeah, there you go. There's a view from outer fucking space.
Voila, we're all in space. Yeehaw. Look, see clouds? Stop. Go to your fucking window and look up. Oh, look, clouds. Top of clouds, bottom of clouds. Yeehaw.
Shell Hightower. Mountains are made to be admired from the ground and look up. That's why they're formed that way.
Absolutely. 100%.
Did you know? What was the mind-blowing thing you were going to tell me today?
That it was higher than the space telescope.
Yeah.
And the space station. That's crazy.
How about this one is more up your alley? They have duct tape and zip ties on board in case one of the crew members becomes a little unruly or uncontrollable.
It's 2 guys and 2 girls 300 and some miles up into space. I'd take duct tape and zip ties too.
No word on if fuzzy handcuffs are also on the space station. Or on the Crew Dragon, I should say.
Are handcuffs as fuzzy in space without the gravity?
You want an experiment. Fuzzy? You just said, why do we go to space?
I don't want an experiment. I'm just wondering. I wonder lots of things, Chris, and I don't give a fuck really what the answer is or how you get the answer. I just want to know what the answer is. I would imagine fuzzy handcuffs are fuzzier in space because there's no gravity.
What is the definition of fuzzy?
Long hair in space.
How do we define fuzzy?
Unshaven. Temps in the 70s today, by the way. A little bit of a breeze, a little bit of humidity, chance for an afternoon or evening moisture. Same exact thing tomorrow. Same exact thing on Saturday, except it'll be like 4 degrees warmer.
Tom Tassi says warmer. Brian Sussick.
I don't know who the fuck that is. Never heard of him. Brian Sucks It?
Not Sucks It. Sussick. Never heard of her.
Never heard of her. How does Tom Tassi know that?
It's a good question.
So SpaceX has a meteorologist. I guess they would have a meteorologist.
Oh my God, yeah. They have a lot. Actually?
Why isn't the weather their official weather provider?
You know what? We should probably reach out to Elon Musk because we're right up his alley.
Yes, we fucking are. God damn it. Where's my secretary? Write me a letter.
The big-ass booster rocket, well, I can't even call it big-ass. It's almost 2 grain silos tall that they're going to launch out of Texas. Arranged the Raptor engines on the bottom of it so that the numbers that are facing the street on the engine were 69, 04, and 20.
A bunch of sector-deprived, pot-smoking nerds.
Yes.
Honestly, Elon Musk could fund the weather.
Yes,
Can
he
you imagine what
could.
we could do with that kind of funding?
That's a lot of dildos into space.
Oh my rod! That should be the slogan for the weather space program. Oh my rod!
Yes. Yes, it is.
Solid fuel.
It's usually a little more
Okay.
liquid, but okay.
Now that's at the end when they're separating.
Speaking of,
All right,
we
yes.
need to make sure that we don't miss the. For anybody that wasn't here yesterday, the first launch that is coming,
October 2nd.
October 2nd, yes, the dedicated intense lightning detection object,
Dildo.
Dildo 1.
Do we have that graphic available?
We could. Let me
All right,
see.
Okay, so in the meantime, we also at the tournament you'll be able to pick up your Cancer Sucks Cock hoodie and T-shirt. Those are posted all over our pages. The Cancer Sucks Cock hoodie and T-shirt, they're pink, a shade of pink. It says Cancer Sucks on the back inside the ribbon, and there's a little big blue cock there, so Cancer Sucks Cock subliminally. People who aren't fans are just going to think it says Cancer Sucks. But there is the mission patch, if you will. That will be a decal coming very soon. It is the dedicated intense lightning detection object, or dildo for short. The rocket obviously being called Dildo 1. We're going to launch it at the kickball tournament on October 2nd in Emerald.
And it may end explosively.
And if you're not, it can end horribly. The only real safe place for it to come crashing down is Palmerton. If you're not a player, you can still come out, BYOB, don't bring glass containers. You can tailgate, you can have fun. It's going to be a good time. There'll be basket raffles, 50-50 drawings. We're going to raise, if you have gently used or new sporting goods equipment, we're going to collect that and give it to the Manville Youth Athletic League over in Manville, New Jersey. They basically lost everything, all of their softball, baseball, wrestling, and football gear and equipment and their fields and their facilities. It's just bad there. So we're going to use sporting, no jock straps, no cups, or new. You can bring them, drop them off, and then we will get them to the Manville Youth Athletic League over there in Manville, New Jersey. They've been invited to field a team in the tournament. I'm just trying to get the final word on them, like how many players they'll have and all that. But the Manville Youth Athletic League will have a team in the tournament. So, yeah, there's that. So hoodies, T-shirts, non-jock strap related sporting good equipment, and the dildo, the dedicated intense lightning detection object. There's going to be a lot going on at the big tits, at the nice tits kickball tournament. A lot. Registration starts at 7. Teams will be drawn at 9 a.m. sharp. That's how we're going to decide the brackets for the games. And
so a lot of lead time for your broadcast partner and graphics guys to get things taken care of.
That's the whole idea.
Yes.
Start at 7 for registration. We draw the brackets at 9. First game's at 10. Championship game is at 3 or 4. I don't remember. I think it's 3. So a very quick 12-team single elimination tournament. It's going to be a lot of fun. The rules are posted on our page. It's a very unorthodox, as you might imagine, being related to the weather. Unorthodox kickball tournament, but it's going to be a lot of fucking fun. And we're going to raise some money for some good causes. Temps in the 70s, 70s today and tomorrow. Lows in the 60s tonight, tomorrow night. Actually, and Saturday night. Saturday, for a high temperature in the low 80s. and evening showers and storms always. Not a big chance, but there's a chance. And tomorrow and Saturday, it diminishes as we go through the 3 days. All in all, not really bad. Not really bad at all. It's a good day to sit home and make coffee. Make coffee. I think that's it. Chris, you got anything else? Is there anything?
Not that I can think of.
All right. So then, with that, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your day. Blue will see you tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. if he's not too hungover to wake up and do it. And I will see you at 9:30 in the morning for What You Can Expect Live. Both tomorrow. I love you all, ladies. I love you a little bit more.